Alright, so we're going to do a quick unboxing of my new Shoei RF-1400. As you can tell, I already opened these. Just wanted to make sure I knew what I was getting into before I made this video. And first things off, I bought the helmet with the mirror kit that is a red and orange, and I'm just glad they packaged it separately. I was wondering how that was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be one huge box. So that's cool. Let's see. So as soon as you open it, this is how it comes. It's in another box, and you got this, the pin lock CW RF2. And what this is, I actually had to look this up. I didn't know it was going to be included with my helmet. But this is kind of like a barrier that you put on the front of your visor. So like in the cold weather, it doesn't produce the, what's called the, en español se dice empañado, no se empaña. Goddamn, 47. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you breathe into your helmet and it gets all fogged up. There you go. Couldn't think of that. So this prevents that. Now we're gonna get into the actual helmet. So it's a nice box, right? Just the back. Actually, let's put this down here. Oh, your invoice. So, let me check the camera view. Alright, we're good. So, now, the Shoei. You just open it right here. It has two flaps in the middle. You just open up that sideways, and boom, just like that. So right here on this insert, we got what looks like a breath guard, some oil to lubricate the thingy things for the thing of the thing, and there's a chin guard. So you put it down here in part of the helmet, and you can barely see these little plastic things right there. Those are the actual plastics that go on the pin lock for your visor. To the side. And now here we have it. The Shoei helmet. Damn. So it comes nicely wrapped in this protective fabric. I'm gonna do the same thing. Let me get rid of the box. Put it over here. And now correct the camera again. There you go. Alright, so now this is the actual helmet. Oh, it smells so good. It's like, I want to say some of these parts are like the inserts are leather. So it just smells like that clean, fresh leather. And man, look at this. It's just freaking beautiful. Man, this is great. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Shoei, but Shoei, one of the cool parts is that if you block off the S and the I, it just says HOE. Just saying, it's one of the main reasons to get this helmet. No, but all the games aside, these are vent ports. You push these back, lets air run through, and right here too, give you some air flow into that skull. You know, it doesn't keep you sweating as much as some of the other helmets do. Let's see, what else? Oh, these ones have emergency releases. So if you pull these, it says emergency use only. Pull red tab and remove cheek pad. So again, don't touch these unless it's an emergency. Just the padding on it is thick. I did put it on yesterday just to see how it fit, and the fit is pretty snug. This is a medium. When I did my own measurement here in the garage, and I was at 7 1/4, and for the medium, 7 1/4 was on the high side. So you know, they told me I was a medium, and I grabbed the medium. I did read the instructions though. It said if you're somewhere in between two sizes, like you're in between the size of the medium and the large, to go with the small one first, because the bigger one might be too loose. It does not say if you go with the small one first and it doesn't fit, if they will, you know, pay for your shipping back and exchange it for free. That is something I would like to know if any of y'all know. Let's see. So aerodynamics, ventilation, the pin lock shield, max seal window, this is pretty cool. There's a vortex generator, so these little fins on the visor itself are supposed to clear up some of the air that is being picked up by the helmet down the road. And the emergency quick release. So these are all assembled in Japan. They do come with a 5-year warranty, and overall, it's the more research I did on touring helmets, this is one that caught my attention the most. I mean, just for one, freaking how beautiful it is. And just like the research that was put in behind this helmet, it's just insane. I don't know, you gotta go online and watch the videos of how much work they put into one of these single helmets, but it's just amazing. Oh, one thing that I didn't notice, so I was gonna mention it because I like to have one of my cameras right here on my chin, but this helmet actually has the visor release helmet right on the chin. Oh, someone's calling me. Has a visor release helmet right on the chin, so you know, if you gotta press that to get your visor up, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it smells so good. So if you gotta press that to get your visor up, it might not be very convenient to have your GoPro, your whatever action camera you got. I got the Insta360. So yeah, that's one thing that I want to say I didn't like it, because this helmet is also really nice. Like, I don't know if I want to put something on it that's going to be that bulky and take away from the aesthetics. Another thing that I didn't like so much was like the strap itself. It's just a loop around strap. You put it in through one hoop and bring it back the other, and you just kind of snug it into place. But I want to say that was more for comfort, not so much for like being cheap on the product. I would say that because I've been on long rides with like my Cena, and it has the clip on, but sometimes I'll be on the ride and I'll start doing this or something, and I can feel the clip on. And with this just being the strap, it might not feel as dominant there. It might not just, you might not notice it as much. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, I'm in love with this helmet right now. I just can't wait to get that mirror visor on. And, let's see. My hair was a little wet, but let's see if I can get this helmet on. Also, my face might be a little distorted because of this camera. I'm using the Insta360 X5, and it's not so much of a, like a yeah, like a show and tell kind of camera. You know, it's not. It's more of it was more designed to have that 360 recording. That everything it just kind of makes it look bubbly. Okay, I think I got most of it out. I forget I gotta press that button. My other helmets did not have a button like that. Which I'm sure the button will be nice because I believe it will catch less air going down the road, you know, because it has to come back and actually be released by you pressing that button. So you go around this way and back this way. And that is how you wear it. Feels nice and snug, does not feel tight, doesn't go anywhere. It's comfortable. Overall, I love it. Again, this is Shoei the RF-1400. This is considered a premium touring sport overall helmet. There you go. So there's a red tab right here. Yeah, obviously you can't see because you're wearing the helmet, but you pull that tab and that's what helps you release the strap there. And yeah, so far I'm in love. Also, I mean, I know I talked about the not being able to put a camera right here, but honestly, I don't even consider that a downfall because I don't even think I would put a camera on this masterpiece. Just, man, I'm impressed. I'm in love. Yeah, go get yourself one.